Today I'm in the little and beautiful city of Gdynia. Now Gdynia is on the northern coast of Poland, on the Baltic Sea, not far from a city called Gdansk, where I was yesterday. And I'm fascinated by this place in particular. There's a beautiful marina here. There's a wonderful beach just on the other side of this wall here. And obviously the coastline goes on. But the reason why I'm so impressed and blown away really by this place is because I was reading up about it. And 100 years ago, up until let's say 1909, this place didn't even show up on maps. As a matter of fact, I think the first record of it appearing on a map was in 1909. And the port, which is one of the major ports in Poland, all the cruise ships that go through the Baltic Sea into Scandinavia stop at this port, was actually built in the 1920s. And the reason why it was built is because in 1919, during the Polish-Soviet War, they were having a lot of trouble getting their hands on supplies that were being shipped to the neighboring town of Gdansk, mainly because it was controlled by Germans, and they would go on strikes, and it really affected the war efforts. So they decided to build this place. And to think that this port city was only built 100 years ago is quite amazing. If you visit Gdynia, you'll see what I mean. The whole town is really happening. But on top of that, during the Second World War, as you know, Poland was hammered by the Germans. You know, it was the first country they invaded, and this being a port town, obviously, was very attractive to the Germans. And I can only imagine what they would have done here. So the reconstruction ever since, you know, you're talking 70 years, and it's really, really mind-blowing. Another thing I want to point out, after being 2 days in Poland, is the people. How welcoming they are, how kind, how polite, how patient. They're really, really courteous. And I think, looking at this town, this would make for an ideal holiday spot. Really. You have sun, you have sea, you have sand, you've got attractions for the kids, amazing nightlife, a great vibe, but more importantly, locals that are very welcoming. So, top marks to Poland for that. I want to show you a bit more of this place because I think it's really worthwhile. So salmon and ananas and salmon and prune, one, yeah?
One.
One, please, yeah.
Sausage.
Yeah, salmon sausage.
Salmon sausage.
Cooked, ready to eat?
Ready.
Give me one sausage too.
One?
One. Uh-huh. Yeah, good. Thank you so much. So I got my hands on some smoked salmon delicacies. They really looked amazing. and it's one of the specialties here, smoking salmon. So now all I need to go with this is a nice cold beer. Let's see if we can find one. So I found a place to have a drink, and it started to rain. So let's see. Hello. Have a mojito desperado. So it's 11 for a beer. Dziękuję. Almost left the camera. Cheers, guys. So this is the salmon sausage. Very nice. Very juicy. We get a small salmon skewer with prunes. This is fantastic. For those of you who don't know the difference, is hot smoked and cold smoked. The cold smoked salmon is what you would get in a supermarket in England or in America. Thin slices. And this is hot smoked, and it's fabulous. What a treat. What a way to spend the day. And look at this one. Salmon and pineapple. It's going to be a challenge. That is so moist, so tender. Oh, heaven. What a fantastic day in Gdynia. Fabulous city. I highly recommend a visit. Great place for a family to spend a holiday. The prices are super reasonable. The people are friendly. The town is really happening. And this just tops it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, enjoy your journey.